Chapter 004, Excitement.
The stillness of space belied a near-infinite variety of celestial scale movement. Each star traveled through the galaxy at impressive speed. Some carried planets along with them. Those planets, in turn, traveled around their stars, carrying passengers of their own. In addition to the heavenly bodies which twinkled and shined in the blackness, other severely smaller vessels carried passengers and goods through the void. One such vessel traveled lackadaisically along its route. The bow of this vessel was adorned with various sensors and antennas. A faint glow caressed the ship's bow, minor activations of the ship's plasma shield as it interacted with space debris and other small objects that could otherwise damage a ship traveling at its current speed. Farther along the sides of the high-impact composite hull, a multitude of small circular pods and lighting systems gathered visual data. Farther still, the largest portion of this particular ship consisted of cargo containers, ranging in size, attached to a central chamber in the series. On and on these attachments stretched to the end of the ship, where the thin central chamber connected to the aft engineering section and the main drives. The drives engaged at high level, propelling the ship quickly through the star system, though the slow passage of distant stars gave the ship's travel a lazy look. In the fore of the ship, back in the cockpit, the ship's pilot looked lazy for different reasons. Stef 716 hunched in the pilot's seat, elbows on his knees and hands propping up his head, looking not at the forward view screen ahead of him, but through it. For what to him seemed like hours, he sat and stared at the blackness, at the stars passing by, at the brief flashes of color as the ship's sensors picked up non-visual information such as a gaseous formation or other space phenomena, and represented it visually on the screen. After eating all the junk he could, watching as many media vids as he could take, and even reading a bit, he shuddered at the memory. He had exhausted himself with distractions. Even his GamerSlap-S reality mode failed to add any fun to this dullest of assignments. Reality mode should have analyzed his activity, and turned it into a fun game, transferring control of the ship to the GamerSlap screen, by adding virtual elements and setting the real-life goal to a fictionalized in-game version. Unfortunately, the best the GamerSlap could come up with was the so-imaginative delivery bot in which a hapless boy robot piloted a delivery ship through an asteroid field, and, for some reason, saved a princess at the end. Besides the game, having been only mildly entertaining, Stef noticed that the maneuvers it put the ship through added several hours of real time to his mission. For a literal lack of anything better to do, he stared at the blackness of space through the view screen, dotted and streaked with starlight.